Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Slow Learning English. I'm Sarah, and today we have a very warm, calm, and simple conversation for you. We speak slowly so you can understand every word. We keep the sentences short, clear, and easy. Today, Jhon and I will talk about daily habits, simple habits, little habits, the things we do every day without thinking too much. These small habits shape our life, our mood, and even our future. So relax, take a deep breath, and listen with us. Now let's begin our talk. Jhon is sitting right here in the studio, and we are ready to start.
Hi, Sarah. Hi, everyone. I feel excited for this topic because daily habits are something we all connect with. We wake up, we eat, we work, we sleep, but the small details in the middle make our days different. So I'm happy we're talking about this today.
Yes, and I think many people want simple English to describe their habits. So today we will talk slowly and we will share our own habits in a very natural way. Jhon, let's begin with something very simple. When you wake up, what is the first habit you have? Just a normal morning.
All right. So when I wake up, the first thing I do is sit on my bed for a few seconds. I don't jump up, I just sit. I feel my body waking up. I feel my eyes opening. This small moment helps me start the day calmly. It's a habit I made because before I used to wake up and rush, and the whole day became stressful. Now I try to start slow.
I like that. Many people don't think about waking up slowly. It makes the start of the day peaceful. For me, the first habit is drinking a glass of water. I keep a bottle next to my bed. So after I wake up, I take a sip. It refreshes me. My mind feels clear.
That's a good habit. Many people forget water first thing in the morning. I should try that more. After I sit a little, I usually stretch my arms and legs. Just small stretches. Nothing serious, it just helps my body feel alive again.
I also stretch sometimes. It feels good. After that, I walk to the kitchen and make tea. My morning tea is my favorite habit. I feel calm when I hold a warm cup. It gives me comfort.
I understand that. For me, it's coffee. I grind the beans, make the coffee, and breathe in the smell. It's like a signal for my brain. Good morning, it's time to start.
It's funny how simple habits like tea or coffee shape our morning mood. But after that, I usually check my to-do list. I write my tasks the night before, so in the morning, I don't feel confused. I know what I need to do.
Oh yes, that helps a lot. I don't write a list every day, but I try to plan in my head. In the morning, I think, okay, today I need to do these three main things. Keeping it to three helps me stay focused.
That is a good strategy. If we try to do too many things, we feel heavy inside. But three important tasks feel manageable. Now, Jhon, what about breakfast? Do you have a daily habit for that?
Actually, yes. I eat something light, usually toast and eggs, sometimes fruit. I don't like heavy breakfast. My stomach feels happier with something small. And while eating, I like listening to soft music.
That sounds very peaceful. I also like breakfast, but mine is a little bigger. I eat fruit, yogurt, and sometimes oats. Eating healthy in the morning helps me feel steady the rest of the day. And I also like quiet mornings. I prefer no noise, no TV, no loud sounds.
Same here. Quiet mornings feel like a gift. After breakfast, I usually check my messages or emails. Not too long, maybe 10 minutes. If I check too much, I get distracted. If I check too little, I feel behind. So 10 minutes works for me.
Yes, balance is important. For me, after breakfast, I love taking a short walk, even if it's 10 minutes. It clears my mind. The air, the movement, the small steps, they wake me up better than anything.
I wish I did that more. A walk sounds great. Instead, I usually start my work right after breakfast. If I don't start early, I lose my energy. My habit is start early, finish early.
And my habit is start calm, stay calm. It's funny how different habits fit different people, but that's the beauty of daily habits. They are personal, they come from our personality.
True, and they grow slowly. We don't build habits in one day. It takes time, like my habit of keeping my desk clean. Every morning before work, I clean it for 2 minutes, just 2 minutes. I remove papers, wipe the table, arrange my pen. It sounds simple, but it helps me think better.
Yes, a clean space brings a clean mind. I do something similar. I clean my kitchen counter before I leave home. If I come back to a messy kitchen, I feel stressed. So morning cleaning is part of my habit too.
And after cleaning, I usually check the calendar. I look at any meetings or appointments. It helps me prepare mentally.
Preparing mentally is so important. Many people think habits are only physical actions, But mental habits matter too. For example, every morning I take 1 minute to breathe deeply, just 1 minute. I close my eyes and breathe in and out slowly. It relaxes my thoughts.
That sounds nice. I think I need that habit. Sometimes my mornings are too fast and I don't stop to breathe.
Everyone needs a moment to breathe. Our mind works better when we give it space. After that, I start reading something short, maybe a paragraph from a book. It's small but meaningful.
That's wonderful. Reading is a good habit. For me, I try to stretch again before work. My back feels better when I move a little.
Yes, stretching is always good. Now, Jhon, let's move into midday habits. What do you usually do around noon?
Around noon, I take a short break, maybe 5 or 10 minutes. I stand up, walk around the room, or go outside for fresh air. Breaks make my work better. If I work nonstop, I become tired very fast.
I completely agree. I also take short breaks. Sometimes I drink tea. Sometimes I just look out the window. The mind needs a pause. Without pauses, our thoughts become heavy.
After my break, I continue working until lunchtime. Lunchtime is one of my important habits. I eat on time. If I wait too long, I feel weak, and I try not to work during lunch. I give myself a real break.
That's a great habit. I also try to eat mindfully, not fast, not while looking at my phone, just peaceful eating. It helps digestion and also helps the mind relax.
What do you usually eat for lunch?
It depends, but usually vegetables, rice, or soup, something warm. Warm food makes me feel balanced. And after lunch, I like walking again. Not long, maybe 10 minutes, but it helps my energy go up again.
That's very healthy. For me, after lunch, I drink 1 glass of water and then continue working. Drinking water is something I need to improve. Sometimes I forget.
Many people forget, but it's an easy habit to build. Keep a bottle near you and you'll drink more naturally.
That's true. Afternoon habits feel different from morning habits. In the afternoon, my energy is lower, so I try to work on lighter tasks. My habit is to do heavy work in the morning and easy work in the afternoon.
That's a smart strategy. I also feel slower in the afternoon, so I try to do relaxing tasks, organizing papers, replying to simple messages, and things like that.
And when the afternoon gets too long, I take one more short break, maybe listen to a small part of a podcast, or just close my eyes for 2 minutes.
2 minutes can make a big difference. Small breaks help us reset. And slowly, the day moves toward evening.
Yes, and evening habits are very important too. They prepare us for the next day.
Exactly. And our evening habits often shape our mental peace. And when the evening comes, our mind wants to slow down. At least mine does. I feel like the whole day sits on my shoulders, so I start relaxing. Jhon, what about you? What is the first thing you do when your evening begins?
When evening starts, I usually step away from my workspace. I close my laptop, turn off the lights in that room, and move to another space. This small action tells my mind, work is finished now. It helps me separate the day from the night. I think this habit keeps me from overworking.
That is so healthy. Many people keep working even after they stop working. Their mind stays busy. Changing rooms is a good signal. For me, when evening arrives, I like to tidy my living room a little, not cleaning everything. Just small things like folding a blanket, placing the cushions, or clearing the table. These little actions make me feel ready for a peaceful night.
I understand that feeling. A neat space gives comfort. After I leave my work area, I usually drink water again. I forget during the day, so evening is my chance to catch up. Drinking water at night helps me feel fresh.
And after water, do you rest or do you do something active?
I try to rest first. I sit on the sofa for maybe 10 or 15 minutes and just breathe. Sometimes I look at the wall or the ceiling. Nothing special, just resting my eyes and body. My thoughts settle. After that, I prepare something simple for dinner.
That sounds very calming. I also take a small break before dinner. Sometimes I listen to soft music. Other times I just sit silently. After a long day, silence feels special. Then I cook. Sometimes something warm, sometimes something quick, but I always try to eat before it gets too late.
Same here. Eating early helps digestion and sleep. After dinner, I clean the dishes immediately. I don't leave them for later. That's my rule. If I leave them, I feel lazy and stressed the next morning. So cleaning after dinner is a strong habit for me.
I admire that. I also try to clean right away. It takes less time when done early. After that, I usually take a shower. Evening showers feel like washing away the whole day. The water relaxes my muscles. I feel soft and calm afterward.
I like evening showers too. Warm water makes the body feel light, and after showering, I usually change into comfortable clothes, clothes that feel soft on the skin. That reminds me that the day is done and night has arrived.
Yes, changing clothes also changes the mood. After my shower, I sometimes make a cup of herbal tea, something warm for the night. It helps me relax and think slowly.
Tea at night is nice. I sometimes drink warm milk. It reminds me of childhood. It helps me sleep better, and after that, I spend some time reflecting on my day, just thinking quietly. What went well? What was difficult? What can I do better tomorrow?
That is a powerful habit. Reflection helps us grow. I also reflect, but I write in a small notebook, not long, just a few lines about my day. Writing helps me see things clearly. Even small thoughts look meaningful on paper.
Yes, writing makes the mind more organized. After my reflection, I like to do something relaxing. Sometimes I read a book, sometimes I watch something light, but I avoid heavy stories or loud shows. Calm things only.
I feel the same. Night is for calm, not stress. I also read at night, usually short stories or simple books. And after reading, I stretch again, very gently, my neck, my arms, my back. It releases all the tension from the day.
Stretching at night is very helpful. I notice that when I stretch, I fall asleep faster. If I don't stretch, I turn a lot in my sleep, so this habit makes a big difference.
And that brings us to bedtime habits. Everyone has those. What is the last thing you do before bed?
The last thing I do is turn off all bright lights. I switch to soft lights. Then I put my phone far away, not next to my bed. If it's too near, I keep checking it, so I keep it far. I want my brain to rest. Then I lie down and breathe slowly.
That's a smart habit. Phones close to the bed disturb sleep. For me, the last thing is, again, my notebook. I write one positive thing from the day, just one, even if the day was hard. This habit helps me sleep with a soft heart.
I like that, ending the day with positivity. That's beautiful.
Thank you. These evening habits are so important because they prepare us for good rest. And good rest creates good mornings. It's like a circle. Our morning habits affect our whole day, and our night habits affect our mornings. Everything is connected.
Yes, and daily habits don't need to be big. They can be small and simple. Even drinking water, taking a small walk, or stretching for 1 minute can change the day. Small things create big results over time.
And everyone has different habits. What works for one person may not work for another. The important thing is to choose habits that make you feel calm, happy, and healthy. Nothing too hard, nothing too heavy.
Exactly. And habits grow slowly. We don't change everything in one day. We choose one small habit and repeat it. Then it becomes natural. Then we add another. And slowly, life becomes smoother.
That is so true. Daily habits are like tiny steps that create a big journey. And many listeners may also be trying to use English daily as a habit. Listening to this podcast every day can also be a habit, a small practice that grows over time.
Yes, learning English works the same way. Small daily steps, not long, stressful study sessions, just simple daily practice.
And speaking of daily practice, after evening habits comes the nighttime, the quietest part of the day. And when the night becomes quiet, everything slows down. This part of the day feels different. The world outside becomes soft. The streets grow silent. The air becomes cooler. Our body feels tired, but in a good way. This is when our deeper habits appear, the habits we follow without thinking. Jhon, do you also notice how night habits are almost automatic?
Yes, I notice that a lot. Night habits feel like the body is guiding itself. My brain is tired, so actions become simple and slow. I think these habits are important because they prepare us for rest. They tell the mind it is safe to stop. They give the heart a little peace after a long day. At night, I become quiet, even if my day was noisy.
I feel that too. Nighttime is soft. Everything feels gentle. Even the sounds feel slower. For me, after stretching and drinking something warm, I like to check my home lightly. Not in a worried way, just small things. I check if the door is locked, if the windows are closed, if the lights are off in the other rooms. This makes me feel safe, like my space is ready for sleep.
I do the same thing. I walk around my home and check things. It's like telling my home, good night. After that, I sit on my bed for a moment. I do not lie down immediately. I sit and breathe. I look at the quiet room. It's a simple habit, but it calms my mind. My thoughts become light. My worries become smaller.
That small pause is beautiful. I also take a moment before sleeping. Sometimes I hold a pillow and hug it for a few seconds. It makes me feel warm and safe. And then I lie down slowly. I feel the softness of the blanket. I listen to the small sounds in the night, maybe a fan, maybe distant cars, maybe nothing at all. And in that moment, everything feels gentle.
My body also relaxes when I lie down. I try to pay attention to my breathing, slow breaths, deep breaths. I feel the air move in and out. This helps me sleep. If my mind is busy, I say simple phrases to myself like, it's okay, you can rest now. It sounds small, but it helps me let go of the day.
Yes, speaking gently to yourself is a good habit. Many people forget to be kind to themselves. They are kind to others, but not to themselves. These small nighttime words can heal a tired heart. I often whisper something like, I did my best today. It gives me comfort before sleeping.
And when sleep comes slowly, I don't fight it. I just stay calm. I let my mind float. If thoughts come, I watch them softly. I don't push them away. They disappear slowly on their own, and eventually I fall asleep naturally.
That is true. For me, sleep comes when my body feels ready. And the next morning starts with new energy. That is why nighttime habits matter so much. They shape the next day. If we sleep well, we live well. If we rest well, we think well. If we relax at night, our mornings become brighter.
And then the whole cycle repeats. Morning habits, afternoon habits, evening habits, and night habits, all connected like one long rhythm. These small habits build our life. They shape our mood, they shape our health, they shape our future.
Exactly. Habits are like tiny seeds. When we repeat them every day, they grow into something bigger, a better life, a calmer mind, a stronger routine. Daily habits are not about perfection. They are about consistency, just doing small things every day.
And listeners should remember that any habit can start small, even 1 minute a day, one glass of water, one short walk, one simple sentence in English. These little steps grow with time.
Yes, and if any of you are trying to build better habits, please remember that change is slow, and slow is okay. Slow is beautiful. Slow creates strong roots. This podcast itself is part of a habit, listening every day, practicing every day, learning slowly but clearly.
That is why I love our channel name, Slow Learning English, because slow learning is real learning.
Exactly, Jhon. Slow learning means gentle progress, not stress, not pressure, just steady steps. And I hope today's conversation about daily habits helps everyone build their own peaceful routine. Morning habits that give energy, afternoon habits that keep balance, evening habits that calm the mind, night habits that bring rest.
This has been a wonderful talk, Sarah. I enjoyed sharing these small habits. They may be simple, but they help make life better. And I hope our listeners feel inspired to try some of them.
I hope so too. And thank you, Jhon, for sharing your habits so openly. I always enjoy hearing your gentle way of describing daily life.
Thank you, Sarah. It's always a pleasure talking with you.
And to our listeners, thank you for joining us today at Slow Learning English. You stayed with us from morning to night, step by step, habit by habit. I'm proud of you for listening so patiently and practicing English with us. Every minute you listen, your English grows stronger. Every word you understand, your confidence grows. Remember, learning is a daily habit too, not fast, not stressful, just slow, natural, and steady. Keep practicing, keep trying, keep believing in yourself, and we will meet again in the next episode. Until then, take care of your mind, your body, and your daily habits. This is Sarah, and Jhon is here with me, wishing you a peaceful day and a calm night. Goodbye, everyone. Stay gentle, stay consistent, and keep learning slowly.